All right, here we come in for a landing in the South Polar area. You can see there's like a big X on the ground, like the terrain texture files aren't quite merging properly at this border or something. It looks a little weird, and then there's like an X or something on the ground. I wonder if this is the exact South Pole we ended up in. You can see in the map view here, there's like you can see some little lighting irregularities. Okay, here we come. We're coming slow, that's all right. And I'm wondering, ooh, this does not look flat. This doesn't look flat. Look at that. Man, the ground scatter really adds a lot to the visuals because they show up even in the dark shaded areas. It lets you see more of the, the topography of the slopes and whatnot. Even though it's in shade, it really looks nice. I have to say, I'm impressed with the topography feature. Don't land on that rock. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Oh, this is let's turn RCS on. Okay, come on, come on. You can do it. Okay. No. Land. Yes. Okay. Turn that off. We did it somehow. Okay, and there's the thing down there. Well, let's go investigate. How about? Let's see. We still need to do Mystery Goo. We can do either of these two. It doesn't matter. Observe Mystery Goo. Oh, this is Minmus's slopes. We've already done the slopes. We need the South Polar region. So let's reset that. We are here. Let's try to aim down for that X. How about? Okay, lift off. We have a pretty decent amount of fuel, I would say. No, we want to go towards 180, I guess. Yeah, that looks about right. And that's probably enough juice. Look at that. It looks like a hole in Minmus. Like there's a hole. What is going on with that? And we're too low. Oh no, we can time warp. Good. Let's try to come down right on top of that thing. We're right there, yeah. Look at that. That is bizarre. I wonder if we can get trapped in that and die. Which would not be a good benefit. Well, whatever. We got 3 of these guys. They don't all need to come back. As long as they store their experiments in the command pods. Although I guess we may need to bring them back to recover. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Oh, I can see the stars in the background. That is trippy. Okay, let's land again. Try not to screw it up. Let's turn RCS on. That seemed to help stabilize us last time. Yeah, crap. Nope. Crap. Darn it! I was doing so good. Okay, take off for a second. So I have a little bit more breathing room. We'll come down to this flat area. We can always, do a little trek over to that area. Okay, let's kill off the speed so we go straight down. There we go. Perfect. Well, not really perfect. This is far from perfect. But it will have to do. We finally got to use some of that RCS I've been holding on to the whole time. Okay, now don't tip over, please. Don't tip over. Thank you, RCS. Yes. That's what reaction thrusters are for. We landed. Okay, let's try now. Turn off the RCS. We still have 4 of these. Let's use this one. The one in the sunlight. Minmus's slopes. Dang it. Okay, reset. Where is that thing I saw? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so this is not the South Polar region or the polar area, whatever. We're going to do an EVA anyway. Lanbus, you are the sacrificial lamb. Now, do you have any science stuff? No, you don't. You stored it all in the pod. Okay. I dub thee expendable. You are expendable. Let's go fly into here. Let's see what happens. Look at this. This is an error in the world. An error in Minmus. Oh my gosh. Is this like a door to another universe? Somebody didn't stitch this terrain properly. Oh my. Can we fall into here? Oh, I bet we can. Bonk! Well, we can definitely flop around on our head. Okay, buddy, get up. You don't have time for this. Get up there and fall into there. Let's see what happens. We may just lose this guy. Well, we don't actually need him. It's fine. He's expendable. It's for science, right? Wow, look at this. Here we go. Whoa! Okay, so pro tip, word of advice, don't do that. When you see a crack in the universe, do not approach. Run the other direction. I guess he's dead, huh? All right, well, this is not the polar area. I mean, it counts as the slopes. So we need to head somewhere else. Let's head up to this area right here, maybe. And I don't even know which direction that is, to be honest. So let's go straight up, more or less. Let's see, is this going to be right? That's, yeah, that's actually perfect. Good. Okay, so tip over more. And hopefully that is the polar area. Okay, so let's head over to there. All right, here we come. Coming down. Coming down. Let's turn our CS on again. Seems to really help with the stability when we land. Another little trick we've picked up. Oh, and we're higher up than I thought. My eyes have been playing tricks on me. My sense of depth perception is not very good. There we go. Oh man, that was perfect. Look at that. Okay, let's check the biome here. Mystery Goo, what do you say? Highlands. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we needed this one. So now all we're missing is the polar area. Hopefully we can find that by hopping around. We only have 2 guys left. Kenrick, get out. Do some work, sucker. Release. Fly around. Pick up the goo. You know the drill, don't you? Fly down. Stabilize. Stabilize. Hover. Collect. Remove. Good. Okay, now let's come over here just a piece to get away from the lander. And hey, he's having fun. Let's take an EVA report. Minmus's Highlands. Okay, keep that. Serve a sample. Delicious dessert. Plant flag. Awesome. Well, this will have meant that if we can find the polar area, we will have done every biome in one mission. That'd be awesome. Minmus Highlands. Mind those vowels. Minmus Highlands. There. Okay, get back into ship. And it doesn't matter which side pod you pick because we have an empty one. We have a vacancy. We lost a member to science, but Lanbas, I think, right? It was worth it, though. We discovered some interesting things. And that is, when you encounter a glitch in the game, run for your life. It is the Kraken, and he is there to eat you. Okay, space, get up. Whoa. Okay, don't flip out here. You need to get the other goo. Get the other goo. Whoa. Get the goo. Collect, remove. Okay, and then whatever, fall there. EVA report we don't need, but let's be redundant. Take server sample. Yes, please. Take that. All right, now get back in, and now we need to find the polar area, and then we've got plenty of fuel, actually. More than we're gonna need. So I think this mission was designed pretty well, actually. We need to find the polar area. We're already on the bottom. Tell you what, let's speed up time. So we get a new area in the sunlight. There's not a lot of area for sunlight down here, but let's go and spin around. And maybe we'll go try out this area, which isn't quite as high. You can kind of tell, now that we're in the sun, that this whole area here is kind of raised. So, let's go kind of over this direction. Kind of over here somewhere. And see what we can find. Okay, guys, blast off. All right, I finally did it. I found an area that is classified as the poles. It took a few tries. I had to land and take off a couple of times. And since we've done it a bunch of times in this video, or last couple of videos anyway, I figured let's just do it off camera. Cut down on the overly repetitive stuff. Whoops, no, go back. I take it back. Turn off RCS. Dang it. I hit spacebar one too many times. I must have reboarded. Okay, Dundred, get off this time for real. Okay, spacebar once, let go. Turn your jetpack on, fly away. Okay, now I kind of got distracted. Which one of these? It's probably this one, I think. I usually do the one in the sunlight if I can. Yep, it was that one. Good. Oh no, back up. Collect data. Remove data. Awesome. From the poles. All right, let's land right here. Spin around. Hey! Okay, let's take a surface sample from the poles. Good. EVA report. Good. Plant flag. So we've officially been to every biome on Minmus. A few of them multiple times, but we've been to every single one with this one single mission, this one lander, Minmus poles. Awesome. We have all. We have the surface samples. We're going to have 2 surface samples for every biome. We're going to have an EVA report for every biome. We're going to have 2 strange goo for every biome. We're going to have, some science juniors for some of them. Okay, that was Dundred. Kenrick, you need to do your part and get out. Turn your jetpack on. Get out, let go. There you go. Fly over here. Come on. That's a good boy. Okay, you need to get this one. This will be the last one. Then we can blow this popsicle stand. Come on. Quit bouncing off the ship. Come on, man. This is not the time for fun and games. We are at the cusp of finishing a historic completion of Minmus in one mission. Some of it is a little redundant because we've kind of done some of them before, but we transmitted them before, so we didn't get a lot of science for them. At least not nearly as much as we could have. So I'm pretty excited to go back to Kerbal and find out just how much science we got from this mission. Some of it. Okay, now get in. Some of it, as I said before, will be a little redundant, so we won't get full value out of everything. But it should still be a lot. And look at all this fuel we have left to get out of here. This is amazing. Look at all the flags. All over the thing. Highlands, Midlands, slopes, flats, greater flats, flats, great flats, not to be confused with greater flats, lesser flats. There's the exile, highlands, poles. Well, lowlands were in there somewhere. All right, did I get lowlands? Did I miss those? Uh-oh, we may have to do some more work here. Slopes? Oh, lowlands, right there. All right. We're out of here. Let's see, to get out of here, we're at the pole, so, well, whatever. Let's just burn in one direction or other. Let's go west, young man. Point to the horizon. Burn like it ain't no thing. Pop that empty tank as soon as it runs out. Kerblap. And now we're down to our last 3. Very good. Okay, let's just get into something like that. And we can probably, let's actually cut the engines and go to 1 speed. I bet if I burn here, I bet we can go back with just a burn right there with, whoa, without even going into orbit. That was too much. Curb and escape. Come back. Come on back. Man, wow, that's delicate. Okay, the apoapsis is there. Let's see what we can do. By fiddle-faddling. No, that's not going to help. It's going to sort of meander back and forth a little bit. Let's try the blue ones. Normal and anti-normal. Huh. Okay, so maybe... tell you what, let's do something else. Since we have so much fuel, let's set up a maneuver right about there. And let's try to correct this orbit as much as we can. Oh yeah, we can do it all the way. Yeah, like the moon's a Saturn right now. With this. Let's do a little bit there. A little there. A little there. Okay, that's close enough. It doesn't really matter that much as long as it gets us most of the way. Awesome. We are leaving Minmus, and I guess there's not really any need to come back for the rest of this save file. And I was kind of even regretting resetting my save game just a little bit, because I was like, oh man, I really want to use those mainsails to do some cool stuff and make some space stations and stuff. I think when like 0.24 comes out, maybe in a couple months or however long it takes, I probably won't reset my save file again. I want to move on to some larger projects that we need like the more endgame quote-unquote parts for. Let's see, the burn is for 25 seconds. And it's not really that it's not that sensitive of a timing. I just want to make sure to get into an orbit, and we can actually probably just keep burning to go retrograde. But let's do it scientifically. Let's do one maneuver, then we'll set up another one just to make sure. There we go. Awesome. Okay, that's plenty good. Let's get rid of that. Lovely. And then we probably just want to keep burning this way, actually. Now that yeah, look at that. I think that's perfect. I think that has no periapsis. Yep, okay. That's all we need. That is all we need to just keep burning in this direction along prograde. So we don't need that at all. Okay. Let's do that. And let's just watch it to keep an eye on it. There we go. Okay, there's the periapsis. And it is hurtling towards Kerbal. So this is all you do. We're burning prograde along the retrograde direction of Minmus's orbit around Kerbal, and that will bring us right back here. Whoa! Oh, what happened there? Wow, look at that! We definitely don't want that. If it's doing this, I think it means we're gonna like bounce off the surface or something. There we go. Okay, let's keep going. How's our fuel doing? Our fuel's doing awesome. Let's just wait for the periapsis to disappear, which means we're gonna crash into the surface, but we got parachutes, so who cares? Almost there. And we're good. Awesome. We still have lots of fuel. We could probably go to the moon if we wanted to, but we don't. We've done enough. We don't need to explore any more biomes. Let's just get going. Look at all the flags around that sucker. Look at that. That's awesome. Very happy with the way this mission went. Let's get close, and then once we get closer, I actually need to reorganize the staging a little bit. So we've got parachutes and decouplers. I actually want to trigger the parachutes first. Slow down. And then we're going to separate everything. This is going to get rid of these. So let's put these guys up there. So we'll trigger parachutes, and then we'll separate things. And we're not going to separate till we get lower, by the way. So let's go ahead and turn SAS off. Let's point around. Whoa, a little lag. Uh-oh, what's happening? Don't lag me, bro. We're going to point around a retrograde, so we'll blow the parachutes, separate. We could probably also just do it all at once. Let's do that. Just to make sure there's not too much weight pulling on the parachutes to make them yank off. We definitely don't want that. And we should start to enter the atmosphere in a second here. So let's speed up till that happens. Oh. Yeah, here we go. In the atmosphere, we should start to burn up. And I wonder what the aerodynamics are going to do with a shape like this. Probably going to turn it sideways. There we go. There's our orbit deteriorating. Good. Slowing down nicely. Unfortunately, we are on the dark side of the planet over the mountain, so it will be a little hard to view. Although we're still, I guess we still have a tiny amount of sunlight. And there goes the sunlight. Great. All right, coming down. We can actually go a little lower. Hopefully they don't crash into each other when I separate them. Let's go ahead and separate. All right. Look at that. Like clockwork. Now just don't crash into each other. That would be terrible. And then we will recover all three and see how much science we got. Wow. Okay, so just this one command pod had 1,400 science on it. Awesome. There's the second one. It had an additional 1,356. Awesome. And then we have this guy, which we will recover. And he had an extra 184. Apparently, we put most of it in two of them. We have 3,000 science. Let's spend that science. That is awesome. All right, I am ecstatic with that result. Oh my gosh. I was hoping for anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 was what I was estimating. And we doubled that. Okay, so I definitely want the science stuff, not the atmospheric barometric pressure thing. Let's see, this guy. We want the seismic accelerometer, 300. And the negative gravioli detector. Let's get that. I do want the Gigantor solar arrays for space stations, but let's prioritize. Let's get the skipper. And let's get the bigger command pod, the lander can, and this other stuff. Then we want the nuclear engine. And we want this stuff so that we can get the mainsails. Yes! One mission, 3,000 science. Awesome. Okay, so we have 600 left. We could get that. Let's see, what do I really want? What do I really want next? We could do another mission to the sun, but instead of crashing into it, we could try to set up an actual solar station with these very cool looking XL solar arrays. So let's do that. Yeah, what the heck? Let's do it. Let's see, what do we have left? Thermoelectric generators and rechargeable battery pack. I don't have enough for those. So we're going to have to stay in this bracket. I don't need that stuff. That might be good. Some more decoupling stuff, which is actually one of the things I wanted. So let's grab that. That's 160 though, which means I can't afford this. But I can't afford some of the stuff down here. We could just start closing out this earlier stuff that is cheaper. We could get two of these. We could get some of the space plane stuff. So let's get the landing gear for the space planes. What is this? Are these the bulkier ones? The more heavy-duty ones. Those are nice. But I don't have enough for that. I only have enough for one of these. So let's get some of the basic space plane stuff. Just in case I want to make some. Look at that. That is more like it. That's what I'm talking about. 3,000 science with one mission. I think next time, don't quote me on this, but I think next time we will try to set up a space station in low solar orbit. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later. Take it easy. Bye-bye.